Hey, this is Bizzler on YouTube. I'm going to show you 3 tricks that you can do with an E36. I know this will work with the OBD2, I'm not sure about OBD1. Alright, the first trick that it doesn't tell you about in the manual is to calibrate your needles, and it'll also give you information about the car and when the service light was last reset, and etc, etc. It tells you 7 different figures. I'm not sure what they all are right now, but you can find that online. And to get into this, you'll hold the trip reset and turn the key to the on position, or it might be the ACC position, but you'll be able to tell because the your numbers down here will change to something different than that. And I'm gonna have to set down the camera real quick to do this because I need an extra hand. Hold on just a second. As you can see, it's cycling through different numbers. And I'm not sure exactly what these mean, but you can find this online. I believe it goes through 7 of them. And when it gets to the end, all the lights will light up and your gauges will calibrate themselves. Like this. Cool little trick to impress your friends with, or take pictures. If you want to take a picture with your RPMs all the way up and you don't want to actually drive and take the picture, it's kind of cool. Alright, next trick that the manual doesn't tell you about is with the traction control. In the winter, if you're trying to go up a hill with the traction control off, you'll spin. But with the traction control on, the car will break the wheels and you'll lose speed, and you'll end up just sitting there with each wheel going back and forth spinning and not being able to gain traction. Now what you can do to fix this is you hold your traction control button in for, I believe it's 5 to 10 seconds, and you'll be able to tell when it works is your traction control light will turn on saying that your traction control is off, but you won't be able to turn your traction control back on by pressing the light. It'll stay on. The only way to reset it is to turn the car off and back on again. Now what this does is it changes the traction control from using the brakes and the throttle control to just the throttle control, so the wheels won't lose speed when you're trying to make it up a hill. And again, you will have to turn the car off and back on to get that to reset. Next trick is with the radio. If you've ever had to unplug your battery and your radio resets and you don't have the code, the dealer will tell you that they'll need the serial number from the back of the radio. But there's an easy way to get this. You have to make sure your car is off, and then you can turn your car on, and it doesn't matter if the radio comes on, but you'll just hold the M button, and again, this only works the first turn on. You hold it, and it'll give you the serial number, and you can read that off to the dealer, and they can look up the code in their computer and let you know what it is. Also in this menu, you can use your plus and minus to go through. It'll tell you the production date. And there's also this GAL, I don't know what this stands for, but it's the speed sensitive volume control. It goes from 1 to 6, 6 being max, 1 being minimum. I keep mine on max in the summer because I normally have the windows down. And you can definitely tell the difference. As the faster you go, the volume does get louder. And there's some other things in there, but I'm not sure exactly what they do. But you can find that all online, but it's pretty neat. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it's useful.